this function obtains, this function is used for obtaining, or this function obtains single value, single value from list of values. List of values is nothing but what? Iterable object. Iterable object from iterable object by applying to the function. By applying to the function. By applying to the function. This function obtains single value from list of values, that is an iterable object, by applying to the function. So what is the syntax and where we can use? I will write it. Let us go to the Python environment. Here I am going to take up Python environment. As I said already to you, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I want to find the sum of these elements. How do you do? How do you find the sum of elements? Tell me. Sum of LST. So the list of values are getting applied to which function? Some function which give the result called what? 150. Which gives the result called what? 150. So there I am going to write it. Sum of LST 150 is going to come. That means the list of values are submitted to some function. Internally, the sum function contains which function? Reduce function is using. The reduce function used inside of which function? Sum function, and gives the list of values as which result? Single result. So the internal implementation of sum function is reduce function. One more. Max of what? LST. Max of LST also will give you what? Single element. Inside the max function, what is applied? Reduce function. Min of LST, what is also? Single value. Obtaining the single value from what? List of elements. Internally uses what? Reduce function. Next I am going to use it. One more also I will take it. LST is equal to row sum. Here I am writing is the father of, is the author or father of. Here I am writing of. Now I am writing Python. Here I am writing it. This is my data. Print of LST. Print of LST. This is my data. Now I am going to write it. What is this now? So here I will write it. How do I write it? As I said already to you, I want to prepare dot join of what? LST. Dot join of LST, which will give you what? The collection of words are going to be joined as a single line. Is it group of values are getting into single line or not? This join also internally uses which function? Reduce function. So when you go to an interview point of view, what is the internal implementation of reduce function? In these functions places, the reduce function is used. In these places, reduce function is used. So I will write this implementation through which function? Reduce function I will go for it. So what is the reduce function is doing? Obtains single value from list of values by applying to the function. So here I am writing the syntax, students. Observe the syntax here. Very, very simple. There I am writing variable name is equal to, variable name is equal to, I am writing reduce of, what I am writing? Function name, comma, iterable object, iterable object, iterable object. And one important point to remember, this single variable name, this variable name can take only one value, na? Reduce function returns which result? Single value. It can be int value, it can be float value, it can be bool value, it can be complex value, it can be str value. It is only returning these values. It cannot return iterable objects. This type can be any one of these types. It is not list. Like filter function returns an object of filter. Map function returns an object of map. But reduce function returns the result of int, float, bool, complex, and str, because the single valued values only. And one more thing is this reduce function As I already used to say to you, every function of Python belongs to module. Module. Because in the beginning days we learned it. Module is a collection of only definition. After a function, we are entering into modules concept, of course. This function belongs to one module. Which module it belongs to? FUNC tools. FUNC tools dot reduce. FUNC tools dot reduce. What is this FUNC? Is one module name. About module, we are going to discuss very soon in the classes. Once these functions are over, we are going to discuss. I hope you are understanding. You may ask a question, sir, filter function is there. Filter function. That time you did not write filter function. Map function also we did not write. But these are belongs to the module called import built-ins, builtins. And about built-ins, I already shown in the globals function concept also. What I said to you, it is a default module imported to every Python program. Already shown you in the globals function example 3. So built-ins, you need not write built-ins dot map, you need not write. Why? By default it is imported. But FUNC tools is a compulsory you need to import, and you have to use what? Reduce function. So I'm going to explain how reduce function starts working. So I'm going to take up one small diagrammatic representation, or instead of that, you take it. All of you students, online students, carefully try to follow. So I'm going to take up one explanation here. Try to follow. Consider the following elements. Consider the following list of elements. The list of elements will be something like this. LST is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and find find sum of what? List of elements. List of elements by using which function? Reduce function. Which function? Reduce function. So I'm going to write a diagrammatic representation. Online students carefully follow. Now I'm telling internal flow of each function, reduce function, to find the sum of list of elements. For that, I'm going to take it 5 boxes. 5 boxes. Everybody need to carefully follow. 10, 5 boxes I'm taking. 20. I'm going to take 20. Next one more I'm going to take it 30. 30. 30. Next one more I'm going to take it 40. Next one more I'm going to take it 50. These are the values which I'm taking. These are the values what I'm taking. So these are my values which are available, students. Now I want to find out this thing. The first step, initial step of that first step, the reduce function select two values. First two values from iterable object. Keep it into any two variables. Take any variables on your own. K, I'm taking my two letters, my name letters I'm taking. K and V. The reduce function will select two elements from the iterable object. Keep it into two variables. First variable K, second variable V. So I will add. Since my logic is what? Sum, I will add them. I will add them. So I will keep the result in what? What the result is coming? 30. 30 is the result. This 30th result, whatever the result is coming in the first step, that result will be keep it into first variable only. What is my first variable? K. The next succeeding element is 30. 30 will be keeping into which variable? Second variable. Where is my second variable is pointing now? 20. Now this K, V is pointing to whom? 30. Again the same process will be performed. What is the process? K plus V will be added. What is the K plus V value? 60. 60 will be kept in where? K. 60 will be kept in K. Online students. 60 will be kept in K. What is the next succeeding element? Madhu. Next succeeding element? 40. మీకు ఇంగ్లీష్ కూడా రాదు. సక్సీడింగ్ అంటే తర్వాత ఎలిమెంట్ అని. సక్సెసర్, ప్రిడిసెసర్. Successor means next element. So it is going to be coming to what? This V is going to be here. This V is going to be here. There I am going to write it. This K value and this V value will be added again. Will be added again. What the element is coming? 100. 100 is going to come. This is a 100 is going to come. Here it is going to be 100. It is called what? K. What is the next succeeding element? So this V, that is called V containing what? 50. The same process will be done once again. What is the process here? 150. This is called 150. 150 will be there in where? K. And no more succeeding elements are there. Since no more succeeding element, reduce function returns the first variable value. What is the first variable value? 150 will be returned. 150 will be returned. Remember, this is the internal process of what? Reduce function. Online students, is this diagrammatic representation is clear? Quick response is required. Is it clear for everybody? Maybe this diagram is available here. So it is available. I hope so. This is clear. I hope so. How do you write the logic? Logic number one I am writing. Logic number one. So see the logic number one. So I'm going to take it LST. I'm taking. Here I will write it. Directly I will write the code. Go to the place. Now I will take it. Close this project. So here I'm going to take up. So I'll take your iCharm here. Now I'm going to enter into this place. Close this project. Close this project. Go to 11 AM functions here. So already last class maps done. And I hope you might executed this. Now I'm going to enter into file here, Python file here. Now I'm going to say reduce example1.py. So reduce example1.py. What is this now? Program for reduce example1.py. So there I will write it. Program for computing sum of list of elements. List of elements. How do you do? Take LST is equal to. Now I am writing main program. I am going to write it. First I will write main program. What is the list? LST is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is my data. There I am going to write it. What is the data here? RES is equal to reduce of function name syntax. Reduce of, where is it? Here. Function name, comma what? Iterable object. My function name is called what? SumOp, comma LST. What is the reduce? Two errors are there. Number one, SumOp is my function name. I will define DEF SumOp of what it takes. What is the reduce function will take? I said first time it will supply how many values? Two values I said that are kept into where? KV. I will take two variables here. Two variables here. So I'm keeping two variables here. There I will write it. What is this now? I'm going to write it colon. The return of what? K plus V. K plus V. Start. How many values? And reduce is a function belongs to what? If I run my code, you will get error. Reduce is not there. Name error. So name error. For every function call, what is required? Definition. But it is a predefined function I said. Import func tools. func tools. Here I am going to write it. func tools. func tools dot like this. See, for example, there is a filter example is there. For example, this is a filter example 2, right? Filter example 3. These are the functions. I written directly filter, right? Any one of the example you take it. beginning example, filter here. I did not write anything here. You can say simply what? Import built-ins. 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 You can write a happily what? Built-ins dot filter off. Built-ins dot filter off. So written like this. You run this code. You run this code. So 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. So I got it all positive values. But is it necessary to write built-ins here? No. Why? By default, it is imported to every Python program. Where I was explained, globals, default module. I already said to you, filter. Now in this case, if I don't write func tools, used to get an error. Now, how it is working? Now I am going to tell you. Quickly try to understand. Sum is equal to, comma, what I am writing, res. Let us start understanding about that. Reduce function selects two elements and supply the two elements. First it supplies the two elements. Two elements will be submitted to what? LST. And that values will be submitted to K. And this value will be submitted to what? V. Return K plus V. K plus V. What is the value here? Cheppana Muddu. 10 plus 20, how much? Returned. It is returned. What is the value returned? 30. 30. What is the next succeeding element? 30. These two elements again will go to where? This place. What the K contains? 30. What is the next? 30. What is the 30 in K? Previous sum result only in K. What is the next 30? Next succeeding element. 30 plus 30. 60. 60 written here. 60 comma. What is the next time? Next succeeding element 40. These values will be going there. What is the value there again? 60. And what is the next value? 40. 60 plus 40. 100. What is returned? 100. And next is what is the succeeding element? 50. Again will go there. What is the value of K? 100. What is the value of V? 50. 100 plus 50. 150. 150 will be returned. Do you have any more element here? No. That entire 150 will be kept into the left side variable called res. That res I am printing it. This is an internal flow of the programming. So 150 is an answer. So if I, no teacher will tell all these things except me. చదువుకొని రండి క్లాస్కి బిక్కమొకాలు వేసుకొని కూర్చోకుండా. So this is an answer is coming here. And if you want to make it little dynamic, print off. I can write enter list of values separated by comma, separated by comma, separated by comma. There I am going to write it. What I am going to write it? LST is equal to, I am going to write it, float of value for value in input dot, input of dot split of comma, comma. So try to run this code, execute it and see this data. 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 50 comma 60 70 80 90 100. So got it. Sum is equal to what? 550. This is an answer. You say next 10 20 30 40 minus 10 minus 20 minus 30 minus 40 minus 40. So it is going to be called what, you know? It is going to be this sum plus this sum will become cancel. The answer is what? 0. This is about the answer of what? How reduce is. And reduce function, how it works also is said. Online students. Next, you can write through what? Anonymous function also you can write it. Anonymous function. How to write anonymous function? 2.py. Carry this entire thing. Anonymous function you can write it. How do you write it? Anonymous function. Return this. Come on. Madhubabu. Sum of p is equal to lambda. I am going to write a lambda k comma v, k comma v. So there I am going to write it. So there I am going to write it. I say k plus v. K plus v I am going to write it. This is called which function? Anonymous function. Same to same, same to same, same flow. First time two values will be supplied, added there and returned to this place. That result will go to K and the next succeeding element will go to V. Execute it. So I'm going to write it 1.2 comma 2.3 comma 4.5 comma 5.6 comma 1.1 comma 10 20 30 like that. So you are going to get 74.7. This is about which function? Anonymous function. You can directly write this anonymous function inside the code itself. Inside the code itself. So there I am going to write it. 2.py. 2.3.py I am going to take it. 3.py. Reduce of 3.py. There I am going to write it. Inside of that, writing here 3.py. There I will remove that. Here I will write directly reduce of very important concept. This is lambda k comma v colon k plus v, k plus v. So there I am writing. So how it is going to be done? LST. This value is applied. Two values are supplying to this place. Here k plus v added, and this is a values done. And result will be kept in k. Next succeeding element will be sending to v. And this will be repeated until all elements are completed. So I'll say 100, 200, 300, 1.2, 2.3. So you'll be getting 603.5. Are you following that? So this is about how to write a normal function, how to write anonymous function and how to call, and how to define the anonymous function here. Got it? Right now. Next. Write a Python program. Online students. Write a Python program which will accept list of values, which will accept list of values, which will accept list of values from keyboard, list of numerical values from keyboard, which will accept list of numerical values from keyboard and find the biggest among them, and find the biggest among them, find the biggest among them, find the biggest among them. Right, look at. So by using which function? Reduce function. By using reduce function, that too you need to add by using reduce function. So I'm going to take up this point to come to this place. Here I'm going to enter into this. Look at, for finding, for finding maximum element from, maximum element from list of elements. So how do you find out? So directly I'm writing, this is the values I got it. Enter list of elements separated by comma. So there I am writing given list of elements, given list of elements. So I will write what? LST. Tell me, how to write the maximum? Max value is equal to, how do I write it? Max of LST, I don't want to use it. Max of LST, I don't want to use it. I want to use what? Reduce function. How do you write it? func tools dot, func tools dot, come on, dot. What I will do? If I are a very good student, I will write max comma LST. I can write it. What is the max? Function name. That is a predefined function name. I am submitting to LST. I can get max value. I can get max value is equal to comma what? Max value. So I can write it. You try to run it. Here I am going to write it 10. 10 comma 2 comma 20 comma 3 comma 30 4 comma 40 50 and then some 23 and 78 and some 34. I got what? Max value 78. This is called which function? That is the predefined function name I passed, but today I don't want to write. Which one I am going to use it? KVR max I want to use. What the KVR max is my own function. How to write your own function? Anonymous function I will do it. ఏం కావాలంటే అది KVR max is a function I said already. There I said a comma b, no problem. Here I want to find the maximum of it. How do you do? How do you do? 1 minute, students. Import this one. I say DEF KVR max. I want to take it AB. In this case, this is the one I wrote it. If A greater than B, return A, else what? Return B. I wrote my own function. Same output will be coming here also. How to write the maximum of two numbers? Already you know. So try to run this. Execute these values. So you got it. Maximum value is like this. Instead of writing such a big lines, I can write very smartly. Return. Anybody? Anybody? So I'm going to take up. Anybody? If A greater than B, I am using ternary operator. Ternary operator. Return A. If A greater than B, else B. That's all. Else B. This is very smart code. Already ternary operator, everything was explained. This is a main program now. So try to run this. So I'm going to write it. -1, 0, -2, some 3, -4, 5, -6, some 14, some 8, some 9, and some 12. So you are going to get it. What happens? 1 comma. I need to give 1 comma. Comma is missing there. So I need to write 1 comma, -1 comma. So the value is called what? 14 is the highest value. Are you getting it? So this is called max. And still if you want to get min value also, you can write directly. So min value also you can write it. Min value is equal to KVR min here. You can happily go to the same place. I can write it, my own function, because these are all known things for you. If you practice and come, this will be dead easy. If you don't practice, getting the subject is impossible to anybody. So min value, min value, min value here. So this is the one written anonymous function, and this was the one. Got it. So the values are -2, -2, -1, -1, and -2, -3, -4, 0, and then -2, -6. Maximum value is called what? 0.0. Minimum value is called what? -6. This is how you have written it. With the functions, through functions. Now I want to go for through what next? Through this place I want to get it. That is 4.py, 4.py, 5.py. This is a 4.py. The same thing through anonymous function I want to do. Anonymous function. How to do this? 5.py. So here he is saying that, and moreover, that mechanical student is saying that, sir, I got an opportunity in my college only. ఆయన చాలా ప్రౌడ్గా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నాడు. అంటే ఎక్కడైతే చదువుకున్నాడో అక్కడే టీచర్ అని మాకు చెప్పేటోళ్ళు ఇంతకుముందు. When I was a student in ZPPH school, the teachers used to say very proudly, here only I studied, here only I become a teacher. అదే ఒక early they used to say very proud of it. Now that candidate is saying, mechanical Telugu, BTech mechanical Telugu candidate. Sir, my college management asked me, you be a teacher here. You be a faculty for the upcoming BTech students. ఎందుకు తెలుగులో చెప్పడానికి. If these people teach us, this engineering education doesn't have the value, first of all. కానీ నేనేం చెప్పలేదు ఆ క్యాండిడేట్ కి. ఐ డిడ్ నాట్ సే ఎనీథింగ్. ఐ సెడ్ బెటర్ టు జాయిన్ ఐ సెడ్. ఇక్కడ వచ్చి మా ప్రాణం తీసేదానికంటే బెటర్ జాయిన్ దేర్ ఓన్లీ. ఇఫ్ దోస్ క్యాండిడేట్స్ రీచ్, వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్ స్టూడెంట్స్? దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ డిస్టర్బింగ్ ద సొసైటీ. అందులో ఆ క్యాండిడేట్కి ఏమన్నా వచ్చా? బై సీయింగ్ దట్ క్యాండిడేట్ ఫేస్, యూ డోంట్ నో ఈవెన్ ఆల్ఫాబెట్స్ ఆల్సో. ఆ క్యాండిడేట్ ని అడిగింది, హౌ మెనీ ఆల్ఫాబెట్స్? Saying 26, I said up to K only, he said. After that, he didn't say. He's saying like that. So that is present world students. So anyhow, come to the point back. This is a one, 5.py. There I will write this entire stuff here only. I don't write these things. I will write directly here. Come on to the point. Max. What I will write? Tell me. Lambda. A comma B. A comma B. K. If A greater than B, else B. This is greater. Min element, tell me. Lambda A comma B. A, if A less than B, else B. That's all. So take these elements and then try to run. So here, see the data here. Are you getting or not? So very, very important logics. So online students, are you following me? Are you getting what I am talking here? Quick response. Next, one more, last example for this reduce. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept list of words. Which will accept list of words. Which will accept list of words and convert into a line of text and convert them as a line of text. 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 Shall we do it? Let's go to the line of text I'm going to do. Which function we used earlier? Which function I used it? Reduce. Right or not? This one. What function we used predefined? Join. So today I don't use what? Join. Internally join uses reduce. Minimum max, so sum uses what? Reduce. So I don't want to use join here. I will use my own function. Let us go to the reduce example 6.py. Reduce example 6.py. So I'm going to take it. So let us go to that 6.py. So there I will take this concept here. Go to this entire things you eliminate. You say instead of this called what I will say simply value. So this is called what? Words list. These are all called words, right? This is called words. List of words separated by comma. So list of words. Print of come on. Given words. Given words. I'm going to say print of what I'm saying words. So let us start running that. So here students observe it. Enter list of words. Ma. Here I will take. Here I will take it. This entire thing I will enter. So here Rosam. Here I am writing. Comma is the author of what I am writing Python. Author of Python. So it is going to print what? Rosam is the author of Python. Now I need to print the line of text or not? How to print the line of text? That is our question. Come on, how do you do? Line is equal to. Come on. Already now 5 examples I said. What is the next? FUNC tools dot reduce of lambda. So I am going to take it word 1 comma word 2 word 2, colon. What I will do? I will concatenate them. Word 1 plus what? Word 2. Word 1 plus word 2. I will say word 2. Comma, what? LST. LST or words are words. First, what it will do? First two words will be taken and send it to word 1 and word 2. They will be concatenated together and the result will be kept in where? Word. Next succeeding word will be sending to word 2. Previous two words plus this word also will be concatenated, again kept into this. This process will be repeated until all words will be completed. Already the flow I was explained it. But this is concatenated without any space. I am writing here given line of text. Given line of text I am going to say. Print of what I am saying? Here I am writing print of what? Line. Print of line I am saying. Execute it. See students, here I am going to write it. Sorry. So I am going to write it. Enter that line of text. Here I am going to write it. Python is an OOP language. So what is happening? Without any gap, without any space, the entire thing is coming like that. So I do what? Word plus some gap, some spacing plus word 2. You try to run it. Here I am writing Python is an OOP language. Language invented by Rosum. So here I got it. Python is an OOP language invented by Rosum. A list of words are joined together by using which one? Reduce function I said. I think you are following me. So if we go to the any kind of place, when you want to get a single value from list of values, you need to go for which function? Reduce function. Let me open reduce function, one small diagrammatic representation students. So let me go to that here, special function. I want to show you the reduce function here. Try to first ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఒకసారి internal flow you observe it. Diagram I will send you. This diagram I will send you. Logic number 1 through normal function. Logic number 2 through what? Anonymous function. First two values kept into what? 30. Kept into where? X and Y. Next succeeding value is going to be in Y. This X plus this Y. 60 in X. Succeeding value will be in Y. This 6 plus this one. 100. 100. 100 plus this one. Plus this is called what? 150. 150. So since no more succeeding values are available, then reduce returns the value of what? First variable X. Then import func tools, sum op of kv, return of kv. How this is working? Through diagram, through lambda, through normal function. You see internet, YouTube, this type of explanation you will not find. My notes is everything for you. That's why I read so thoroughly for you. So this I will send you. Plus, and what is the another one? Reduce function flow I will show. Observe it. Start learning. Come on, read out all of you. Reduce is used for obtaining single element or result from given iterable object by applying to the function. Here you see the diagrammatic representation. Reduce function obtains a single result by obtaining list of values to the function, and it is going to give you what? Single result. That is the point. Point to point I written. Here it is written reduce of function name iterable object. Here object variable name is an object of int float bool complex str only. Reduce function belongs to the predefined module called func tools. func tools. Internal flow of what? Reduce. First step. Initially, reduce selects first two values of iterable object, place them in first variable, second variable. That is the first step. Second step, the function name, that is either lambda function or normal function, utilizes the value of first variable and the second variable. and applied to the specified logic, max logica, min logica, sum logica, join logica, and obtains the result. That result, the reduce places the result of function name in first variable, and reduce selects the succeeding element of iterable object and place it into second variable. Means step number 2, step number 3 will be repeated until all elements of iterable object completed. Repeat step 2 and step 3 until all elements completed in iterable object and returns the result of first variable. This is the internal flow of which function? Reduce function. Clear? See, steps, diagram, logic 1, logic 2, multiple examples. Like that. So let it be. So I said to that girl, after your second year, I will talk to her, I said. After second year, I will talk to her, I said. Come to the point. Online students, are you there? So, now coming to this place, this is called what function? Reduce function is done. This parts I will send it to you and try to practice it. Now coming to our place here, enter into this place now students. I will take up to your location 11 a.m. Functions you come. There I will open the index. I will send you this reduce function, map function and everything. So this is about concept of special functions in Python. Completed. Very, very important these are. Keep a separate eye on filter, map, reduce. Shall I move forward? Right. Online students, can you confirm? This is clear? These concepts are clear.